Look at this portrait of Ginevra da Vinci by Leonardo da Vinci. It was done in the 1470s, and Leonardo was still just an apprentice in Master Verrocchio's workshop when he did this, so it's an early work. But even in this early work, we can see some clues of things that will make him famous not too long from now. First of all, he shows this beautiful young girl, and she was beautiful. She had 10 poems and 2 sonnets written about her because of her beauty. But he shows her in a typical triangular kind of shape. And he shows her looking directly out at the viewer. This was very new because up until that time, women usually were portrayed looking away, downward, or being demure. Here she looks right at us, engaging us. Now, because she was, this is probably a wedding portrait of this 16-year-old girl, we have some clues here that it could be so, because Leonardo gives us some very clever symbolism here. Her name is Ginevra, and that is very similar to the word Ginepro, which is the Italian word for juniper. And indeed, if we take a look in the background here, we can see some evidence of the juniper plant behind. And the juniper plant was a symbol of chastity, which was really quite appropriate for a girl who was just getting married. But let's take a look at some areas right here. This is where we see some evidence of Leonardo's coming interest. These delicate curls, done with very, very fine brushes, are similar, if you look at them, to the kind of rippling waves that you'd find in roiling water that is cascading. And we know throughout his life that Leonardo was interested in the movements of water. So if we look here, instead of thinking of hair, why don't we start thinking of waves or running water? The other thing that's interesting about this painting is that Leonardo is going to start to give us these beautiful distances. For example, if we take a look in this area here, there's some things he does with the elements of art that make this look